careful of the hair. vote is appreciated.
Hello. Hoping more will join. Share with friends.
roadside.
Hello. Please share. Need one more. Smile.
Not long ago, on a stereotypically ominous night, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely. almost out of time. Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever moniker will do,
Yes.
but don't leave any clues to your own identity. Perfect, and not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and it's a pleasure to benefit you with my largesse. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening. And no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Party!
The pleasure's mine.
Hello?
For the crown!
I do.
Excuse me. Who are two? Imposter.
I have arrived. Not long ago, on an evening that shan't soon be forgotten, there was a gathering of the world's most famous detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective had a stash of 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Excellent.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing.
See to it.
Time's nearly up. Don't blame me if you don't finish. to a detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
As you were.
Oh. Excellent. Now, look sharp. The ball is about to begin.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Poor thing. He's got no idea what you're up to.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Thank you for dressing extra fancy. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... A blackout? That puts a damper on the festivities. Don't worry, I'll get it sorted. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And hurry, the darkness won't last forever.
Excellent. Now a toast to celebrate. Great Scott! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each successful murder earns a point for the murderer. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
What a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Aha! What's this? Ow!
Yes, yes.
Interesting. On with it.
ask me why, but I'm the only one with the authority to break this tie. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Well then.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Fascinating. Let's continue.
My word.
A hung jury? You've got to work together to pick someone, or the killer goes free. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. There's one pair of murders left to examine. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, you know what to do?
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Aha!
Perhaps.
Aha!
Yes, yes.
At once!
Oh, yes.
Here, go.
Since you brought this guest, you'll get control of the magnifying glass. Poke at your device to move it around the evidence. I hope you all know who did it, because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
We're waiting.
Uh-oh. Here.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last
What's
chance
this?
to convince them otherwise.
You claim one of your fellow detectives is the killer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? I would take you to the authorities, but that would throw off my seating chart. So, sit there and keep the conversation lively. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now how about we... Hang it all!
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
It's done.
Fine.
you've used half your time, don't forget you have 2 drawings to finish. Your time's nearly up. While you're at it, recruit a new accomplice by entering another name. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
Indeed.
Oh!
As you were.
Nicely done.
Oh, I see we have some late arrivals to the festivities. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I'm even more popular than I thought. Oh, barleycorn!
Choose another guest and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Anyone who gets murdered is banned from my parties forever. I had twice in one night. That's blooming onion. More murders? Well, this is certainly putting a damper on the evening. I don't care for either, but it's up to you, I suppose.
I see.
Oh. Hello.
Let's continue.
Come now.
Make haste.
As the host of this party, I'm empowered to break ties. I can also marry people if anyone's interested. Who shall we pin this one on?
Aha!
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
At once.
Perhaps. On with it.
Uh-oh. There.
What do you have to say for yourself?
No, no, no!
Oh, bad luck? Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. I'd greatly appreciate you finding the guilty party this time. I could just throw up from anger. And shellfish.
What's this?
Oh.
Fascinating.
You.
Oh, yes. Come now.
I think we all know who did this one, right?
Here.
Aha.
Aha! Now!
Did I mention that your calling cards
yes,
aren't
yes.
necessarily
Well, then.
unique? It's possible for two murderers to have the same letter, in case that's of interest.
Well? Just goes to show you can never solve anything by working together. A fine evening, give or take a corpse. Now, someone get the... Damn it!
I love this part.
Why aren't these candles casting more light? I was beginning to think we'd be in the dark for dear Lord with an E! You're killing me. You're literally killing people and figuratively killing me. The tools of true homicidal fiends.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yoo-hoo.
Yes, yes.
Aha!
Let's continue.
Who among you has a guilty conscience? All right, fine, none of you. But who did this murder?
My word.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your
What's
fellow
this?
detectives are dragging their feet.
Aha.
Fascinating. On with it.
Yoo-hoo!
Do tell.
I'll kill anyone I want.
Caught red-handed. As punishment, I'm putting you in a timeout until you learn to stop murdering. Now, whatever you are. Midnight? If we don't solve the rest of these cases right now, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
Aha! At once!
Aha!
Yes, yes.
The hamster made me do it.
You're a natural.
Oh!
I see. Perhaps. I see. Let's continue.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes.
Excellent. Moving on.
Oh!
My word.
Fascinating. On with it.
Yes, fine. Keep going.
Interesting. Let's continue.
Well,
What's
then.
this?
Very clever. Let's move on.
Here!
Aha.
Aha!
Yes, yes.
My word.
Expertly done.
I see. On with it.
Aha! Oh! Oh!
I'm impressed.
Ooh!
Fascinating. Let's continue.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful execution.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes.
Perhaps. On with it.
There.
What's
My
this?
word.
Excellent work, detectives. On average, anyway. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And we can't forget the one who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! Congratulations! I hope you're all happy. You stabbed a perfectly nice evening in the face with a nice pick of social rudeness.
You've reached friend mode. If you're not friends with someone here, quick, whip out an intimate but humorous anecdote. Buckle up, it's time for 2 rounds of animated fun. Come on, let's play. You have a drawing prompt on your device now. It involves one of your fellow players. For example, a prompt could be Hector's ultimate fantasy, and you could draw him shrinking down to the size of a pea and taking a bath in a pudding cup. You'll interpret your title through animation. The more people that correctly guess your title, the more points you get. Let's make some trouble. Don't forget you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Drawing time is halfway done. Maybe start thinking about frame 2. The animations are in. Let's check them out. We've already shared the player's name with you. Fill in the rest of the title based on what you think it could be. Check these out and pick the one that you think is right. Okay, this is stressful. Please vote. Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. Time to type some titles. Submit a title or I'm canceling the game. Do not mess with me. Here's what we're working with. Okay, who voted for what? merely a try. Just a friendly reminder to submit a title. And here are the options. All right, let's see how this all shook out. Ooh, this one is perfect. Write your little heart out. Remember, one of these is right. Okay, you don't have a lot of time, just vote. Who got duped? Got a good title for this one? Put it in writing. Time is ticking. Write faster. Well, this is what we've got. Time's almost up. Make your finger touch your device in a voting motion. Let's see what happened. Time for round 2. Be safe out there. We're halfway. Maybe tap on frame 2 and get to work.
Square guy, your drawing are really good.
Animation's complete. Let's see what we've got. This one speaks for itself, and I wish it wouldn't. These are your choices. Some of them are good. It would be so fun if you voted right now. Alrighty, let's see what you did. Ooh, this one deserves to be in a museum. Bathroom. Time to ... vote! Exclamation point. Vote now, please. I can't wait to see what happened. Whoa, this is the best animation I've seen in the last 30 seconds. Uphold democracy right now by voting. Your job is to vote. My job is to remind you to vote. Let's see what people picked. Look at this beautiful train wreck. Right, something. You might have all day, but I have to host like 1,000 more of these games tonight. Look at all these forgeries. Pick the real deal. Okay, who picked what? Somehow I feel like this is my fault. Okay, last animation. what a spread. Yum. Okay, time to vote. Come on, vote. Just vote. Alrighty, let's see what you did.
Trouble animate, it's art on overdrive. Once you start to play, your drawings come alive.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. If you can't come up with a good question, we'll get you something random. Better than nothing, right? And with that, the wheel of enormous proportions awaits. Are you stunned by my glorious, enormous presence? Don't insult your host, just say yes. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points thanks to these 2 slices. But your odds are better when you have more. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia. And here we go. I'm in the mood for question 1. Which artists were Impressionist painters of the 19th century? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. I don't mean to brag, but I'm an impressionist myself. Okay, here's me doing Christopher Walken. Hey, little meeple, come, give me a spin. If you would, please. On to the power slice. Show me how you did. I don't believe it. Are you two for real right now? This calls for a slice. And what about you who did so perfect it kills me? Another slice. Question 2 is what I'm feeling now. Which of these books are from the 19th century? That's the 1800s, for those of us who still get confused about all that. Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me. Done. Here's what I was looking for. Oh, that's exactly what you said, right? Really? A boom. That's 2 slices I've given you. Okay, last question this round. You need to answer this question numerically. How many members were in the original Scooby-Doo gang? Use the keypad on your device to enter a number, and then tap Submit. Get nice and close to the answer if you want to win. Submit a number, now or never. And what did you end up with? And the correct answer is... There are no ties for this question. You're the one for me. What amazing thing is this?
Our flight
I bestow unto thee the power slice. You can stick it on my head and spin me. Oh, and the spinning? Let's go do that. Look at you up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score you some points. Select the slots on my super big face to place your slices. But know this, you share the points with everyone who shares a slot with you. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? Time is ticking away. Don't miss out on this opportunity. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And I'm excited, because you're going first. Swipe the wheel on your This slice gives you points. That's fun. The thing about power slices, they clone themselves until you land on one. New spinner! The time to spin me... Well, that's something. Next spinner.
Power slice.
Power slice! Slice owner! You won the pot, but now you get to do something special. You're gonna pick a slice, as will the others. If you pick a slice that no one else picks, then you win the pot again! Pick already. There's not much to... So, where did everyone choose? Well, you found a slice all to yourself. Enjoy the pot. This could be a blowout. Ugh, these skull slices are all over me now. That spin meter above me is filled now, which means it is time for the last spin of the round. The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. The pot is divided, but doubled. Swell. Let me spin on a different axis. Oh, that's right. It's the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right? I'm thinking I might toss you a couple fresh slices. Enjoy. I'm here to ask question 1, and you're here to answer it. For the next question, we will boldly go where no wheel has gone before. I'm sorry, couldn't help myself. Which of these are Star Trek movies? Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. Sometimes I take a bubble bath in a volcano. It's great for the skin. You should try it sometime. Good! Now feast your eyes on these juicy answers. Ooh, 2 of you little ones are on fire. 1 just isn't enough. Let's keep up this momentum with question 2. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the edible celebrity first name to the last name. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. Did you know that the player with the fewest matches dies? Nah, I'm just kidding. That's like a totally different game. The time to match column A to column B is ending. All right, and each pair looked like... How can that be? A third question swoops in with the promise of a power slice. How many answers will you get on this one? Which actor portrayed the Doctor in Doctor Who most recently? Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out. It's the home stretch now. Keep tapping. That'll do. My decision is you. It's the next power slice.
Power slice.
Bing! Time to ascend. Watch out for the hawks up there. They will wreck you. Welcome to the mountaintop. Giant snake free since 1673. Here's a hot tip. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Give it a shot if you're feeling frisky. The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly. You still there? I need a big spin, you know? I'm slowly reducing in speed. That's what I'm talking about. Stretching that lead. With those points, you now qualify to spin the winner wheel. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But if you land on one of the skulls, we're not done yet. You can win right now. Give us a spin. And so, I shall answer your most meaningful question. Go ahead and spin me one last time. There you have it. And so your life was forever changed.